We're here at Clyde's at Broadlands in Ashburn, Virginia. And the reason we're talking about Clyde's today is they have a beautiful restaurant, delicious food, and it's a great location. And they created this massive birdway here for events. So if you want to have a great wedding or corporate event, or it's just a special outing with family and friends, it's a great location. As you can see, we have string lights, big speakers, great audio. It's kind of a vast structure that can hold a lot of people. Now, in Virginia, we only have about 2 good months a year of weather. Sometime in May, June, another time maybe in October, where the bugs aren't so bad and the weather's really great to be outdoors. Other than those 2 months, we have a lot of rain. You might not notice, we actually have more rain in Seattle, Washington, and Virginia. So how do you create a comfortable space when you have unpredictable weather conditions? You got heat from the sun, you got snow, and you got bugs. So how do you do that? So we looked at Magnatrack's solution for Clyde's. We'll show you some of the steps we took to get here and creating renderings through our design process, through our design team, and 2D and 3D, so they can actually visualize the space, see exactly what they're getting, so when you can deliver at the very end exactly what they have in mind. So here we have 12 screens installed. This is a mix of fabric. They chose the 97 Espresso, so that's 97% protection from the sun, wind and rain, and all the bugs. They brought in their own carpenter and electrician to help us with some of the custom work to create flat planes along the columns and give us electrical to plug into as well. And then we did something a little special for them. We created some seamless looks on the outside, so the hoods go all the way across with no gaps. It looks very clean. I'll show you that to you in a little while. But now if you look around, we have 97%. Right now it's about 11:30 noon. And so sun's up, and we have this great view. You can still see out really well. You can see the trees, the willows blowing in the wind, the bushes. And so you got 97%, you got this great visibility. But they also have the Strata-glass, super thick vinyl. This creates a window pane. This is a maximum that we have without having to see, but you can see out really well. There's a special cleaner for this. Be very careful if you purchase vinyl. You have to have a very specific cleaner to make sure that this stays protected. You cannot use Windex or basic cleaners. We'll have a separate video for that for you in the future. It tells you the exact cleaning process. Now, both of these screens have the same durability. They can be hit, fall against them. Now, the vinyl only has a 1-year warranty, whereas they have a 10-year warranty on the fabric, which tells you which one might be a little bit more durable for your location. And the vinyl is a little bit more expensive and can add a lot more to your budget. So what we did here is create a budget-friendly solution through our design team. We have fabric throughout, or where it makes sense, and vinyl for the great view, and also to come in and out of the pergola over here. So as you may notice, this hood actually comes all the way across for a seamless look. Whereas the tracks have this gap here about 2 inches or so, we make sure that the hoods look seamless all the way across. Now, I'm going to trigger these screens down, and you may notice that some of these screens actually span across the columns. This is also a cost-saving measure because every screen that you add does add cost because of additional tracks and motors. So our design team, in order to make this cost effective, came up with a solution that would have 3 screens here instead of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 3 screens versus 5 screens is significant savings, especially on a big project like this. So this one is one screen across this one opening here, and the others have fully ones going all the way across the columns. Clean care on this is very simple. Pressure washer, garden hose, light detergent. You can wipe these down for a nice finish, and also hit this with a vacuum cleaner and pull off any debris, spider webs, any dust or other particles that gather on this hand bar fuzz, which keeps the space clean. Another thing that people tell us all the time is, well, we'll keep our screens up and just bring them down whenever we need it. However, almost the exact opposite occurs at every location we install, because once these screens are down, they create a seal and they help keep all the weather out. That frees up time and energy for your staff and reduces your overall labor costs. They don't have to be out there cleaning the space. It just stays nice and clean like this no matter what the weather conditions are like.